logo's still up, so none of this gold is being recorded.
That's fine. It's deep and buried, much like the treasure that I hear you were watching that Netflix documentary
dude,
on.
Stop.
Did you
Pause.
watch the whole thing?
It's on my list to talk about. Don't come out hot out of the gates with other things. I got other things
sorry,
to talk about.
sorry. I
first.
didn't want to start about the most interesting. I didn't want to start talking with the most interesting thing, treasure. Jesus fucking Christ, Matthew! Stop throwing little rubber things at me. You know specifically I don't like little rubber things being thrown at me. You throw things at me all the time. I almost said people throw things at me all the time, which is true, but you throw things at me all the time. But little rubber things, I can't.
Right.
They fly through the air. I can't deal with that.
Can I have those two little rubber things?
What the fuck? Why would I ever do that?
All right, well, man.
Of course not. Of course
you're in
not.
luck then, because unless I can sneak over there and get more little rubber things, I've got no more to throw. Idiot, dude. I have so many more. I have pockets full. I'm just kidding. That was my last one. But what I want to talk about
it better be, because I'm going to be so mad if there's one more.
What I really wanted to talk about was Superman. And I'll tell you why.
Every time you put your hand up, I'm like getting ready. Keep hands on the table, boy. Palms down. Palms on the table, kid.
What I really want to talk about is Superman, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
You saw it, correct?
I saw it twice.
So I have not seen it, so I'm speaking without any actual knowledge. But from everything that I hear, it is fantastic. Without getting into it, would you confirm that it's good?
Yep.
Okay. So, one, the second I heard this, I thought, great for DC.
Yep.
We've had that conversation many a time on the show.
Yep.
But two, dude, I drove by the AMC on my way home from the office today, 5 o'clock. Parking lot juiced.
I noticed that today as well.
Has to be because of Superman, correct?
It's got to be.
Because it is still super hot and muggy outside, but it's not sunny. So that must be people's green light to go see Superman.
Yeah.
Superman maybe brought movie theaters back?
Well,
question mark?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I
no.
feel like it's been so long. Movie theaters are movie theaters. All right, that's what it is.
Movie theaters have been dead.
Whatever.
Movie theaters died.
It made almost its entire budget back in its opening weekend.
How
fucking crazy is that?
Is it on pace to do big numbies?
I don't know. Hopefully. I mean, I would assume so.
What was the budget?
I don't remember. I think just under 300 million.
So they made not even 300. Didn't Avatar make $2 billion?
Well, Avatar. First of all, they combined numbers because they re-released it years later, and then they added that to the total.
Okay, so let's call it $1 billion then.
I don't know if that's how much it made. I could use the computer to Google that.
Not with your Googling speed. So
it would take me a couple minutes.
Good. Movie theaters back?
Yes and yes.
DC back?
Yeah, I think so. It seems like they're heading in a great direction. And you know, this might sound a little, it might sound negative at first, but just today, James Gunn said there was some project that they had in the works. You know, there wasn't talked about anything before, but they had to scrap it. And that's a good thing, too, because it's not just like knowing what to put out, but it's also knowing when you need to pull yourself back a little bit, right? So
pull it back.
Yeah.
Pull it back. Pull on the reins.
But, yeah, it was great. I loved it. I saw it twice. I sat in the same theater in the exact same seat both times.
Did you pre-book the same seat the second time?
Yeah, it was like, boop.
I was
like, if that's where it's going to be.
There was no thought in your head, like, maybe I want to see it from a different vantage point?
Nope. I wanted to see it from the same spot. Front row, seat A4, theater number 6.
Is A4 dead sunny?
It's pretty close. But I don't mind, like, sitting like this a little bit.
A little.
But, man, it was good.
How are you sitting?
Like this.
Ah, you... Now I had two things to throw at you.
Throw them at you. Throw them at you. How do you like that?
I shut my head off.
I honestly feel
Come on.
really sad.
Yeah.
That I ripped this one now.
Yeah. Is that the cherries?
Yeah, it's the cherries.
Yeah. And you probably just released a lot of carcinogens into the air. Andy, it's okay.
Oh, yeah. My fucking pupils start to dilate.
Yeah. So,
these
Superman
are filled
good
with PCP.
Back. Superman good, movie theaters back.
Yep.
We got that out of the way.
Perfect.
That was all I had coming into today.
Great. Me too.
I thought you would have had more to touch on.
I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to give anything away.
So next we will transition into this treasure show that you mentioned.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
I watched a little bit of
You
the
did?
first episode. Yes. Just
Had
a
you
little.
previously heard of this Forrest
You
Fenn
know,
character?
when they started talking about the story, it did spark something in my memory. I do kind of remember this story.
So you do remember. Because
Yeah.
I don't know how, for as big as they make it sound, they
Wow.
had Matt Lauer on there talking about it. Matt Lauer.
Known sexual predator, Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer.
Wow.
If Matt Lauer's talking about he was
Right.
doing
He's got a lot of other stuff
he was
on his
doing
mind.
weekly call-ins to the Today Show at one point. So they say. So you're watching it, though. Are you going to watch it?
I don't know if I'm going to watch it.
I didn't finish it. I have like.
Did you watch the first episode, though?
I watched the first two.
Okay.
There's 3 episodes. For people that don't know, we're talking about gold or glory and
Greed or
Greed.
something like that.
gold and greed. Gold and greed. Gold and greed.
Okay.
That's what it's called. The Forrest Fenn documentary miniseries, which also, it's been long enough. Perfect time for this to come out. What were you looking for?
Oh, my mints.
We were talking about documentaries the other day. Perfect time for this one to come out. I feel like it's been long enough. I didn't know it existed. This was a real life treasure hunt that this guy started, and he did it in a cool ass way.
Absolutely.
He wrote a book. He wrote an autobiography, and in the book he put a poem, and then the poem was the clue to the treasure.
Right.
And he came out and said, "Hey, I wrote this book. There's a poem in it. The poem is a clue to the treasure." And at first, I think he did have it exclusively for sale at that like one bookstore.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it probably is for sale in other places now, because then the one. What were you gonna say about
That woman. She's like a blonde woman in her 70s. And she
that wears the pants?
Yeah, the pants woman.
Yeah.
This lady is the horniest treasure hunter in the world, and I got a feeling treasure hunters are mad horny.
You got to keep watching.
Really, she gets even hornier because she is like, she's like
She says she uses the word erotic. At
yeah,
one
she's
point.
70 years old. She's like, does my voice? That God. I'm interested in your opinion on this, actually, Emily. But in documentaries, whenever they are going to interview somebody, they show all the stuff where they're like sitting them down. It starts.
Yeah, put the mic
like
on.
before. Yeah.
How do I sound?
Yeah. So they have her do that. That's what I wanted your opinion on, Emily. I guess I'm skipping it over real quick, so I apologize. But so they have her do I sound okay? Does my voice sound raspy? I kind of like my voice sound raspy. It's more erotic that way.
Yeah, that's what she says.
And then she, I don't remember what else she was saying. Oh, I think it was when she was talking about her pants, because she was like had a lot of good memories in those pants, because she wore like the same pants
that she
every
wore on
day.
her first hunt.
Yeah, when she was treasure hunting, and then in the interview she's got the pants
This is not a spoiler, but at one point in the show, she encounters a bear.
She fucks it.
No,
Bear fucker.
and
That should be a documentary. God damn.
She opens her bear spray and then kind of like gets down like in a ball like you're supposed to, but the bear spray was open in her pocket, and she sprays her crotch with bear
Oh
spray.
my God. Oh,
And she was recording the whole thing.
dude. So yeah.
She
So
zooms
she
in on her crotch. There's bear spray everywhere.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
on the bear crotch.
Yeah. Saying.
You must be hunting treasure.
But she's wearing these pants, and she goes, "Yeah, a lot of good memories in these pants. A lot of good memories out of these pants."
Yeah, she does say
Whoa,
that line
whose
too.
grandma's this?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this other, and I really only watched a very little bit of it. But she's got like a GoPro on, and she's riding her bike, and then she boom crashes.
fell.
I crashed.
I crashed. Yeah.
Why would you say? Yeah, no, we were watching the whole thing. I crashed. Come on.
It's. I like the show though. It gets super dark at points, which I
have
didn't
no doubt.
love.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a ton of people were after this treasure, and a lot of them got into some very risky business along the way.
Yeah, but it gets dark in other ways too. It's the second episode specifically. Dark. I mean, it gives a lot of good insight to like how things happen, but dark. I'm not gonna ruin it because people should watch it because I think it's a good show, and I'm excited to finish it because they say this early on, and also it's public information, so it's not a spoiler. But somebody does find the treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody found the treasure.
Yeah, in like 2002 or something.
No, it's 2020.
Oh, okay.
It took 10 years. He released the treasure in 2010.
release the
He
treasure.
released the treasure.
I mean, that is pretty cool. It's a cool thing to do.
But
know?
originally he said it was going to take somebody 900 years to find. But that's just one
crazy.
thing. The dude is
Where did he get that
the dude
number?
is very involved. Like he kind of gives people clues. Like people reach out to him, and
which is
like,
lame.
Yeah, I agree. Like you should be the most difficult man to reach if you're going to hide a treasure.
Yeah, well, he thought he was going to die, right? That's why he put the treasure out there in the first place.
Yeah, he had cancer.
Yeah, he had kidney cancer.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, before I die, what I'll do, because he's made
You
his
think
money art
after
dealing.
Like 10 years, he was like, fuck, dude, I could really use that couple $1 million. I should just go get it myself.
Nah, you gotta
keep looking for it.
You gotta
He
let
made
that go.
Money
it's
selling
gone.
books and doing appearances and stuff like that. It's a really cool show though, because it's a real life treasure hunt.
When it's gone, it's gone. Yeah, and there hasn't been a real life treasure hunt for so long. When was the last real life treasure hunt? I mean, like where we know there's a treasure. Like this is like back in the pirate times kind of thing.
Yeah, like I buried a treasure here. We got to go find it.
Yeah.
But we can't find it anymore because the island that we put it on,
Right,
the
the
storm
old-
came in and it eroded parts of it.
Yeah.
So our landmarks for finding the treasure are no longer there. How do we find the treasure?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, it got me thinking about if that was cool. I feel like that's how they made like the sound effects for like the Star Wars movies in the 70s. You ever watch any videos about like how those movies were made? Because it's literally like just a guy who looks like Uncle Jim, who looks like an old hippie, and he's like, "Yeah, we just threw rubber animals at a microphone, and that's the sound of the Millennium Falcon." Yeah.
It's like
I'm gonna try and I don't want to hit you because that's not who I am.
Ears,
I'm not the
folks.
kind of person who gets hit. I'm not a retaliator.
You're gonna throw it back at me?
I'm gonna
throw it. I am gonna throw it again. Okay, go ahead.
Never mind then. Don't get to hear that cool ass
Probably
sound.
better
again.
for the people's ears.
It was a cool sound. It did bother me. I thought it was
I feel
cool.
a little one drop of blood.
It was all right. That's what they come for.
It's a random on a night. But it's like I was gonna say it's like what's his name? I'm forgetting Sarah Marshall. Because he makes the music for that show, the crime scene show.
Oh yeah,
that they're on.
Yeah.
And like that's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm. Do you think they had to pay Seinfeld to do that clip?
Yeah, whoever owns it. I have no idea, but probably. It depends on how much of it they use and if that amount is significant.
Enough to make it recognizable.
Right.
There must be a car show going on outside. Do you hear the...
Bunch of cool guys.
That's probably why the road was closed.
I'm getting mad! I got rubber things getting thrown at me
I'm
here.
done throwing rubber things,
I got
Andy.
car shows going on outside.
I did have a good stack in my pocket, but I was treasure hunting out here, man. I got too excited. I threw them all.
Oh yeah, it got me thinking if there were a treasure and we went out hunting, I think it would be a fun thing to do together, but you know me, I'm not much of a treasure hunter. Well, it would depend.
Can you name
on the climate?
Can you name the 4 people in order that are on Mount Rushmore?
I don't know if I can do it in order, but
I think you can.
Washington, Roosevelt, Lincoln, Jefferson.
Wrong order.
But those are the right ones.
I think so. Jefferson, I think it's Jefferson. Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln's definitely on the end.
Mm-hmm.
He bookmarks the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. You said him second, though.
Yeah, because people know him. He's like the second most famous president. Maybe he's the first. So I would assume Washington's the most famous because he's the first one. But Lincoln, very famous too. Taft's not as famous as those guys. He's famous.
No, he's the most famous president.
Taft is not the most famous president. You think somebody in Uganda knows who Taft is? The regular person, the average Ugandan knows who Taft is.
Yes.
They might know about a guy who gets stuck in a bathtub, but I bet you they don't even know that. Why was that in our textbooks?
Who do you think the least recognizable by name president is?
That's a tough one. Least recognizable by name. Martin Van Buren, number 8.
No, I don't think so. I thought that was on my list originally too. I'm looking at all the presidents right now.
Fuck, what's that one guy's name? I had it. I lost it. Craig T. Nelson.
When was he?
I think he was somewhere in the 30s, 34 maybe.
Calvin Coolidge. You know who that is?
Oh,
he
yeah.
was the president?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
That's
we'll
a
take
president name.
What about Warren Harding?
Warren Harding's not bad.
Warren G. Harding.
Yeah, Warren Harding's a pretty good one. Because he sounds like an industrialist.
If you put the G in there, though, Warren G. Harding, you're like, oh, that's a president.
Yeah.
If you just say Warren Harding, and then, so we're back into so I would say the last, because where are we at, 47? The last 15, the last 16 actually are easy peasy. Then you get to Calvin Coolidge and Warren G. Harding. But then it's easy again. You got Woodrow Wilson, William Howard Taft, Theodore Roosevelt, William McKinley, Grover Cleveland. All right, here's one. Benjamin Harrison.
That's a good one.
Wait a minute. Oh, dude. That's the years that he was alive. I thought that was the years he was president. I was like, this dude was president for 70 years.
Matthew, the country has only been around for not that long.
Couple hundy.
Yeah, we haven't even hit the tricentennial yet.
That's 300?
Yeah.
We're coming up on 250 this year, I think, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's a big thing.
That's right.
They're having a UFC fight in the middle of the front lawn of the White House.
What the fuck?
Yeah. In celebration.
That's truly like the movie Idiocracy. People bring that movie up too much these days.
That's really the pack right there.
Damn.
Because then you have
That's
William
nuts.
McKinley, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison. Again, I probably wouldn't know that, but then it's Grover Cleveland, Chester A. Arthur. Did you know he was the president?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. 4-year term. James Garfield.
Oh, yeah. Garfield, that's a president. President Garfield.
Not for long. March to September, baby.
Damn.
Short stint for my guy.
There's that one guy who was president for like 6 days.
Who's that?
He got pneumonia.
And he died?
Yeah.
When?
About 6 days after he became president.
Emily, why are you laughing?
I don't know. That's just. I don't know. That's just really
I'm
unfortunate.
looking at dates.
Yeah, it is
That
unfortunate.
one guy's president for 6 days.
He was president for like 6 days.
But like we don't.
Is he on the list of people that are considered
I
president?
mean, yes, he was the president. That's the whole thing.
Are you sure it wasn't this James Garfield guy? He's the shortest I can see.
How did he
March
die?
4th, 1881 to September 19th, 1881.
I'll look it up. He got pneumonia on the campaign trail, and he died.
Everybody else has at least a few years.
William Henry Harrison.
Is that who I said?
I have no idea. Was it?
He said James Garfield.
Yeah, see, William Henry Harrison. He was president for 31
I
days.
see a Benjamin Harrison, who was president.
Okay,
for
well, I'm
4
not
years.
talking about that. I'm talking
What
about William
years?
Henry
What
Harrison.
years?
1841.
1841.
Yeah.
They don't even put him on the list.
He was the president, though.
But they don't put him on the list.
What list are you looking at?
Wait. Unless I didn't go back.
He's on the list, Matthew. He
Oh.
was president.
Oh, he's, yeah.
Of course
Yeah.
he's on the list.
March 4th, 1841 to April 4th, 1841. That's a full month. You
A
said
full
6
month
days.
as president. Full
You
month
said
as president.
6 days.
I mean, when you're in terms of a presidency,
3
that might as
hour
well
tour.
be. That might as well be 6 days. Folks, 4th of July's come and gone, but the summer is still in full swing. Okay, it's still a great time for campouts, cookouts, get-togethers, pool parties, whatever it is. And when you're going up to these things, you don't want to show up empty-handed. Good news is, even if you forget, even if it's the last minute, you can use Instacart. Because with Instacart, you can get not just groceries, but some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door. I get my groceries delivered, and it's a game changer. Instacart's been around for a long time. You hear about this stuff, but then you start using it, and it's like, oh my god. It takes something off your plate. You can knock off so many other things from your to-do list while the groceries are coming to your door. I cannot tell you enough. The best part is, right now, Two and the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in this episode description. Okay, start making things easier on yourself. Start enjoying your summer the way you should be, and start using Instacart today. while you're out there in the summer, feeling the heat, feeling good, getting the sun, you might want to switch up the wardrobe a little bit, get yourself something a little nice, something that's going to make you look good, make you feel good. And the best place to do that, SnackSpot, se/creator/teespring.com. Link's going to be in this episode description. Check out all our merch over there. T-shirts, bucket hats, fanny packs. I don't think we have sunglasses, but we got the great water bottles. We got slides. The slides are awesome. Baseball hats, all kinds of stuff. Whatever it is you're looking for. Top quality, by the way, okay? Because so many places, I'll let you in on the secret, industry secret. Here it comes. What a lot of organizations or podcasts or whatever will do is they'll buy like a bulk order of the cheapest T-shirts they can find with their logo like grossly printed on it, and then they'll package those, and as people order them, they'll go to the stack in their closet and they'll send them out, boom, 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 and hopefully you get the right thing. But usually it's that disgusting T-shirt brand that fits like a cardboard box. It shrinks in the wash. You can only wear it once, and even when you do wear it, it feels just disgusting. But not with us, okay? Because we use this Teespring thing. Everything is made to order, and the T-shirts especially, all the shirts, top quality. All right, the fabric, it's like this. It's like tri-blend material, baby. That's a blend of 3 materials. And again, you can only get that. Check it out for yourself at SnackSpot, se/creator/teespring.com. And if you're interested in advertising on this show, you can hit us up at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can reach thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Podcast advertising, it's interesting when you compare it to the advertising of other media, especially because a lot of the things are host-read. Forbes has done studies, or one study in particular, that I often reference, showing that podcast advertising can be up to 19% more effective than your TV advertising or newspaper, traditional media ways to advertise. And that's great, and you can really see the expansion of podcast advertising when you look at the businesses that are moving into it, like McDonald's and State Farm and like every car company, Nissan, whatever, they all have advertising on podcasts. The problem is there hasn't really been any space yet, or any smaller or local businesses that have been able to take advantage of that kind of advertising, while these massive companies who are doing ads on the Super Bowl are already, they're digging in the pie. But that's what we're here for. That's what we're all about. So, again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits of podcast advertising, hit us up, reach out to us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
What do you think Gilligan's doing? Is he still on the island? Did they ever get off? What happens in the last episode of Gilligan's Island?
You want me to spoil Gilligan's Island? You want me to
do.
spoil, a fucking 100-year-old television show? So, here's what happens at the end of Gilligan's Island. So, you know how on Gilligan's Island, they're, stranded on the island?
Yes.
So what happens in the last episode is they walk to the other side of the island, and there's, a bunch of people there, and they have been there the whole time.
There's, a town?
Yeah, there's, a town or a hotel or something.
How many seasons was this show?
It was probably on for fucking ever, because I remember watching it in black and white and in color.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dude, I feel like I liked it. I think I
loved Gilligan's Island, dude.
3 seasons.
But you know what? So this is 1964. So we can go to the IMDb.
So it was in color the whole time.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, dude, 1924 was when...
No. First of all, completely wrong. I can't even be...
Was that sound?
We're so...
1926? What's the year?
1927 is when sound got introduced in the movies.
That's what I was thinking.
Into movies. Television wasn't even around until the 1950s.
And television was a whole other...
Yeah, it's a whole different deal, dude.
You could go to a theater and see a movie in color, but if you're...
How do I get rid of this fucking ad?
You can't.
There's no X on it.
Top right.
Nothing there.
Right there. That's an X.
That's a different thing.
There you go.
Jesus fucking Christ, Volkswagen.
99 episodes. It took them 99 fucking episodes.
Wow, just under 100. But yeah, man, see 3 seasons, 99 episodes. They used to do so many episodes of TV shows. Like the Dick Van Dyke Show, there's seasons of that where they have, I think maybe even 54 episodes, I think, is like the most they ever did in a season. That's more
Than one a
episodes
week.
than there are, weeks in a
They were
fucking
doing
year.
2 episodes
That's
a week.
crazy.
Unless it was a leap year, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it was a leap year.
Could have been a leap year.
Dick Van Dyke Show, also love. Never watched that on TV Land, but it was great.
Never even heard of it.
Never heard of the Dick Van Dyke
I've
Show?
heard of it, but I've never watched it. I have no desire to
Starring
watch it.
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, no, that
with
sounds like
Mary
it sucks.
Tyler Moore,
That sounds like it sucks.
Rosemary something, and
I would
Maury
like to
Amsterdam.
go on the Tower of Terror soon.
It's been a minute since you've been on, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I like
practically live
the
on that ride.
I like the like I like that part of it. I mean I don't the
yeah,
ride
but the
itself
story
is fun,
part, the story
but I
part
like
at the
story
beginning,
part
that's
at the
my
beginning.
favorite too.
Yeah.
The one in when we went to Disneyland Paris, like the pre part is way longer and it's crazy. There's like a ghost
Tower
girl
of
like
Terror at
running around
Disneyland
and doing
Paris?
stuff. Yeah, and it's awesome.
I forgot you went to Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. There's a couple of
What
rides
else they
there
got
that are
there?
like, dude, their version of the Haunted Mansion, it's called Phantom Manor. First of all,
That makes sense.
you enter through the front door of the mansion,
That's cool.
which is sick.
and
And
then you wait in line, or the line goes.
no,
to-
it like the line goes to the front door, and then that's where you're in the room before you go into the room that
so
stretches.
Okay.
So that one, it's like way longer than the Haunted Mansion, and it's like scary. It's not super scary, obviously, but it's like it's
But is it
fucking
the same
scary.
kind of thing? You're in a cart.
Yeah, you're in. Yeah, you're in
Are
a
there
dune
traveling
buggy. You're in a
are
dune
there
buggy.
traveling hitchhiker ghosts?
Yeah, there's some
ghosts?
hitchhiking ghosts. Absolutely, a couple of mimes looking
Follow
for a
you
ride.
home.
Yeah, stuff like that. And it's really cool. And the Thunder Mountain there, also longer, also super insane. Because they've got, like, just like that 3D projection, like just newer technology. And it's
'Cause it's
fucking
newer.
sick. Yeah. It's just really
which
cool.
makes sense.
Of course.
So you hate the classics, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I
Yeah.
go on record as saying one thing, it's that most classic things suck. You know me. Anything that's old, but that's just who I am, as a Gen Zer myself. If it's even fucking 1995, that was like forever ago, dude. I wasn't even born then, which is true. But that's old as hell. 1995, fucking Doug, fucking Nicktoons, eat my ass. I don't care about that shit.
What's Doug?
Doug?
Yeah.
It was a cartoon. Quail Man?
What was Nicktoons?
Nicktoons
I remember
from
Nicktoons.
Nickelodeon? That's just
Yeah,
what they
but it was
called.
just a cartoon.
That's what they called their
Saturday morning Nicktoons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't know,
What
whatever
else
they
did
were.
have? What about Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory?
Gay. Fantasy Factory? Give me a break, dude. Rob Dyrdek's Boy Butt Factory, more like it. The original title, I think.
Emily, disavow. Bleep him.
RD. What did I say? Rob Dyrdek's Boy Butt Factory. RDBBF. See, that's why they had to change the name. It didn't. We can't put that on a T-shirt. We can put it
you
on
could put
MTV
that on
too,
a
but we
t-shirt.
can't put it on a T-shirt.
You could put
No.
that on a T-shirt.
Man, you're trying to do kick flips wearing a fucking RDBBF T-shirt?
Yeah.
All right,
as,
fair enough.
As long as it just says RDBBF, because then people are
RDBBF.
like, "What's RDBBF?" And you're like,
Glad you asked.
"Yeah." It's like those bracelets that kids used to wear that just said boobs.
Oh my God.
Remember the boobs bracelets?
Guys, you ever think about the boobs bracelets from back in the day? You ever sit around remembering the boobs
The
bracelet?
big old boobs, Brett. Fuck you. I know what you're doing.
No, I'm not. I'm going along
You're
with you,
patronizing
Matthew.
me. I'm being serious.
So am I.
Emily, he's not being serious.
Of course
Emily
I
was wearing
am.
boobs bracelets for sure.
God, no. I never knew a girl that wore one of those.
Oh, there were chicks rocking Osiris's wearing boobs bracelets for sure.
Jesus Christ.
Then the Livestrong bracelet.
Two totally separate things.
No, I know, but like that's like.
Livestrong was for a
But
good
you wouldn't
cause.
have you wouldn't
But
have
I'm
the
pretty sure
Livestrong
the boobs bracelets were
with
for
Livestrong.
breast cancer.
That's what I heard.
think
That's what I heard,
I
too.
think they were just boobs.
No, they were breast cancer.
All right, don't share the
No,
screen.
no. Don't look up boobs.
I'm not just googling boobs. Boobs.
That's how you Google them.
Okay,
You're
boobs
like, oh, yeah,
rubber
let me just
also.
look up boobs.
Boobs rubber also not a great start.
Boobs rubber bracelet. Just look up boob bracelets.
bracelet.
Zoomies. Yeah, I heard boobs.
I heard boobies.
Keep abreast.
Yeah, they were for cancer.
Keep abreast foundation. Boobs.
Yep.
Yeah, but nobody wore them to support people that were wearing them back in the day were not wearing them to support cancer. They thought it was funny that they were wearing boobies. I heart boobies. That's what it was.
Yeah.
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 They weren't wearing them being like, yeah, we're supporting a good cause. They were wearing them because they were like boobies.
I would like to come to the defense of those children, but
No.
I knew them, and
there is no coming to defense.
They did not care about cancer.
What percentage of people do you think that wore I Heart Boobies bracelets have done at least a sniff of prison time?
A pretty good amount.
70%?
Here's what I would say.
75%?
My question would be like, how many people who wore I Heart Boobies bracelets have done whippets? And it's
100%. Follow-up question to that. Percentage of I Heart Boobies bracelet wearers that had a child as a teenager?
Oh, man.
High percentage.
It was a lot of them, dude. It was at least 63, I'd say.
63%.
63%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like an anti-condom.
Yeah. And so I Heart Boobies bracelets to me fall into the same.
See, this chick's wearing them.
Yeah. Why do you think she has her elbow covering up her stomach like that? Pregnant.
Jesus.
Those had a really strong correlation. So if you were a female, I know Emily said she didn't see girls wear them.
Yeah.
If you were a female wearing an I Heart Boobies bracelet, there was a strong correlation to your boyfriend wearing Cookie-Monster pajamas. Would you agree with that?
Disgusting.
Am I on the right?
You don't. It wasn't in your experience that the girls were wearing the Cookie-Monster pajamas.
Well,
it was the girl.
There's
the
a
girl,
crossover
okay,
there.
sure. Okay,
But I would
there
say
was always
more-
the girls at my school rocking those.
Yes, that's
You
absolutely.
could do both.
For
And
sure.
there were people that did both. There were couples walking down the hallway
Dual cookied up.
and dual I Heart Boobies. And people would have like 8 or 10 I Heart Boobies. People would rock. It was like silly bands. Let's
Yeah.
talk Let's transition right into silly bands because I was a fan of silly bands.
Yep.
Here's what I'll say. I never had real silly bands. I had off-brand silly bands. You could buy fake silly bands.
On the dark web.
No, just at like the dollar store. You buy
Dark web
bags
silly
of them, and they
bands.
were so not as cool as real silly bands. Real silly band, but you'd like trade them. Like
Yeah.
people would have like really cool real silly bands, and you wear them on your wrist.
What was
Like,
the
look at
difference?
this
Just the
one.
quality?
Oh yeah, and like the shapes. Like off-brand silly bands, you could get like a bag of them for like $1.
I thought that's
No, silly bands, the real silly brands, you could buy like one single silly brand for like $5 that was like a specific shape that you wanted.
really.
Yeah, look.
I thought that's how they sold them. Was in like.
Maybe they did sell them in like kits, but like you could buy fake silly band because you wanted cool. Like you could buy sports silly bands. You could buy. Go to the silly bands website.
Jesus, still in operation.
So you could buy party pack. Go to celebrities.
Jimmy Fallon for silly bands.
Justin Bieber silly bands. iCarly.
Oh my.
The Kardashian
God.
silly bands. Wait, scroll. Who's Paul Frank?
Oh, he you know the sock monkey. You remember that graphic, like the sock monkey graphic. Well, that's him.
Troy Lee Moto X silly bands. What else? What other collections do they have? Holidays.
Dude, let's stop for a second here because just the collections that they do have really tell you a lot about the popularity of when silly bands hit, and from that
They're still
era,
making them, though.
they must still be fucking millionaires.
Dude, I'm about to go.
People must have bought so many Justin Bieber silly bands back then. Like Justin Bieber and silly bands. That's like fucking
I'm about
peanut
to
butter and jelly.
buy a pack of Justin Bieber silly bands.
They got cartoons. I know I saw a SpongeBob one.
So you can fling them at Andy.
Yeah, I fucking
This is
wish.
where this
Angry
is where it comes
Birds.
from. Bruh, Marvel
Yeah,
silly
there's
bands.
There's
Wolverine,
SpongeBob,
Spidey.
Pinkalicious, never heard of it. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer?
Yeah, look
Oh
at
yeah,
that.
there's the Bumble. Bumble's
Bumble.
bounce.
Bumble's fucking snap. Yo Gabba Gabba,
Gabba.
obviously.
What else they got? Go to new
Babs.
silly. What do they got in their new silly bands?
Oh
What
Jesus!
silly bands
What's the
just
latest?
hit the
What's the
market?
latest and greatest on the silly band market?
Pill
What's
bottle.
fresh? What's fresh to death? Oh, Barbie case, Barbie party pack,
Farm. Yeah, you could get cool farm animals. Like this is what you had to
blind
get
box.
influencer pack.
Yeah,
Like what do you think that is?
I think it's just like a blind box.
Goth bag bracelets. Wait, scroll down. Keep going. What are those black
Okay.
ones? Black pack, just the black pack.
For
Blue
adults,
pack, you get
adult
color
only
packs.
silly bands.
You get color packs apparently. Birthday bucket.
Wow.
Ooh, what's that one? Farm silly
Yep.
bands.
You got a tractor.
Farmville.
Yeah, from Facebook.
Mystery
See, that's
bucket.
how old these are.
Hershey's candy, kisses and hugs. Westerns. See, dude, the Western
the
silly
Hollywood
bands,
one.
like that's cool. Those are ones
That
you'd be
one
like,
is
dude,
cool.
I have a
That's cool.
you have a sick Western silly band. I'll trade you a something. Chat pack, TTYL.
Jesus. God, these are
OMG.
fucking really outdated. Silly bands is an outdated
Baseball. See, they had
medium.
sports. See, keep scrolling.
Look at how stupid this one
I
is.
know,
though.
but like
Home
that would be like,
plate.
dude, if you were like,
Oh, look at that genie. That's weird.
I think it's a mermaid.
No, that's a mermaid.
Oh yeah,
That's a genie. You
Rock
can tell he's coming out of a
bands.
fucking lamp.
Rock bands.
Yeah, that's all of them.
No, that's just the new ones.
No, see, because there's a Justin Bieber ass one too,
I know
brother.
that's new though. Those also fall into the new category.
Angry Birds hat looks insane.
Yeah, those don't look very good.
Nope.
Who approved those?
They fucking didn't care, man. They were doing so much cocaine and nitrous in the Silly Band's office at the peak, at their height. It was like, we'll put anything out and these fuckers will buy it. And they did. I'm telling you. They must have sold so many of these. And they're cheap. The markup on these must be
Bring Silly Bands
impossible.
back?
It must be 100. Fuck no. I say leave them dead.
I'm going
I
online
do not
today.
think they
How
should come
quick
back.
do you
I think they're done.
How quick do you think they ship? Like, they have to ship within minutes, right? Like, oh my God, we got an order. Like, they're just like, yeah.
Dude, if you purchased one right now, there would be a huge alarm going off in the Silly Band's factory, and one guy who's been sleeping on the job every day for 7
He'd be
years.
so pissed.
Oh my God, picks up and they're like, we got one,
Yeah.
like fucking Ghostbusters.
We got an order. Like, you ever seen the TikToks? This is, I don't know if this is me, but the TikToks where it's like, son or daughter, like, my dad opened this pizza restaurant like 3 months ago, and we've had almost hardly any business. Like, if you're in this area, stop by. And then like people on
Jesus.
TikTok like blow it up. They're like, oh my God, this pizza's so good. It probably sucks, but like it's a pity TikTok. That's what. There's a guy and so. I've been working at Silly Bands for 17 years. I'm about to lose my job. If people could please order some Silly Bands.
It's a full on like It's a Wonderful Life thing. They're bringing in wicker baskets
The
of
crazy
cash.
thing is I said 17 years, and I thought like, oh, that's way too long. And then I did the math in my head, and it's probably about 17 years. I bet you I was in 5th grade. I bet you I was like 10 years old when Silly Bands were
Yeah.
like booming.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
All right, that's
fuck
again.
the Silly Bands.
I
Not a fan. Not into them.
I hit Superman. I hit the Gold Show. I hit I Heart Boobies, and I hit Silly Bands.
You're on a roll.
I'm carrying the uppie today. What do you got?
Pretty much those same things. You said pretty much everything I was gonna say. I was definitely gonna bring up those boobies bracelets.
Yeah.
There's no way I forgot about them. See, all they're just making me. Yeah. The guys who wore those.
What else we got?
So curious.
What else do
so
we have
curious.
in the docket on the docket?
It makes me sweat whenever you ask that question.
Yeah,
Makes me
I mean, listen,
nervous.
I did a whole lot today.
Yeah, congratulations. It's not done, brother. The mission has not yet been accomplished.
Let's see. Ooh, Burger King's got a new brisket Whopper.
I don't want to talk about that. That's what. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just looking at what's trending.
That's trending? That's bullshit.
All right,
That's not
all right,
trending.
All right.
Nothing's trending.
I'll give you the top 10.
No, I forgot. There's
okay,
something
go
I
ahead.
did want to talk about that I totally forgot.
Save it. I'll give you the top 10 trending. I'll give you the top 10 trending right now,
Okay, do a top 10 trending with Matthew intro.
and then you pick which topic you want to talk
Do a
about.
top 10 trending with Matthew intro.
Mexican Coke.
That's trending?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Coca-Cola, that is. Number 2 is Coca-Cola. Number 3 is Alaska. Was there an earthquake tsunami in Alaska? Looks like it, yeah. Water is now
combo.
rescinding along the Alaskan coast following a 7.3 earthquake. A clear sign
Jesus
of a tsunami is
Christ.
approaching.
Well, that's
Residents
terrible.
of Sandpoint, Alaska, have been ordered to evacuate immediately.
People's lives are
If you are
ruined. People
near
are.
Sandpoint, get on higher ground now. Avoid beaches, docks, and harbors. If you can't evacuate, shelter in the upper floors of a sturdy building. Do not wait. Do not return. A tsunami is coming. Time is
People
running out.
are fleeing their homes, and Mexican Coke is still trending higher than that. That's not true.
Water is receding off the coast of Alaska. All residents of Sandpoint must evacuate now.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
this
sorry,
is
sorry,
dude.
sorry.
Look how far that water is receded.
Whoa, that's bad news.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tsunami.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's water levels have dropped significantly. I'm just 7.2 is a big earthquake, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking
out of
really
10.
big.
I feel like I probably know why Mexican Coke is trending.
Uh-oh. What's the latest? What's the
Well,
skitty on
Donald
Mexican
Trump
coast?
put out this tweet that I saw on Reddit. He was like, I've been speaking with Coca-Cola about them changing their recipe to use pure cane sugar. They're going to.
Because Mexican
Thanks,
Coke is the best.
Coke is
And
made
that's,
with-
Yeah, I
again,
know.
that is how
You don't gotta tell me.
Mountain Dew Throwback, no free ads, but Mountain Dew Throwback was the best.
No free ads for a product that has not existed for 8 years.
I know, but, dude, how
God,
good
if
was
only.
it?
It was the best. I didn't like Mountain Dew until I had that.
Yeah. And now you drink it just to try to match that. But Mountain Dew Throwback, and the can.
Unbelievable.
The can
all
was just
around.
so good.
Unbelievable all around.
Yeah.
Good for those guys. Okay.
Remember going to Rushford Lake, just pounding Mountain Dew
Oh
Throwbacks?
yeah, I
All
pour
right,
them in
go ahead.
my
What do you
Hulk
got?
cup.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard about this, but apparently there was a mountain lion roaming my neighborhood.
Really? In Rochester?
Yeah, there was a mountain lion floating around Rochester. Apparently,
What was he doing?
He was just cruising. So here, I'm gonna bring up.
Mountain Lion, Rochester.
Yeah. So don't watch this yet.
Okay.
So I was not even in Rochester, and our mom was like, "Hey, did you see that mountain lion?" I was like, "What mountain lion?" She's like, "Right by your neighborhood." I'm like, "That's not close to me." And then I Googled it, and I was like, "Oh, that's down the street." So there's a mountain lion running around Rochester. They got a Ring video of it. Nobody knows, but luckily, I haven't been sweating. I haven't been worried about it at all because of this man. Let's see if we can pull up the video.
No, that's the Ring footage.
Brother, I'm trying to do you right. I'm trying to show you the right way to do this.
I want to see the video of the guy.
I know. I'm trying to get you the news report because the news report's good. Fucking ads. Fuck you.
Wait, it's done. Skip. Dude, it literally had 1 second left. And now it's going to be another ad.
I don't mind.
Okay, go.
I
play.
prefer it.
This is, I think. Now it's going to be another ad. I think that's just the Ring footage. See, here's another ad. Mute it. But it's literally about to skip. Skip. Oh, here we go. Make it big.
Give me a goddamn second. This is not the right video. God, I should have looked this up.
No shit. I told you it wasn't the right video.
Well, there's a video. I didn't want. Oh, this is probably the right one.
You don't say.
The internet is only ads.
Yeah.
I heard the row. I felt that row. I knew to keep it pushing. I know that.
Curtis Jones says he was walking near Robber Street late Wednesday when he saw
We're okay to show this. This is the news.
what appeared to be a large wild cat.
After I see the people run, I just see something big just walking, just right over here, right here by the bush. It went right over there. I swear, I promise you, it went right over there. And it said, row. And I just kept walking. I seen it, seen me, see it. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I gotta go, man. I'm out.
Rochester police say officers became aware of a video on social media that appears to show a wild cat, which some people claim is a mountain lion. RPD says it received numerous calls of reported sightings, including one near North Clinton Avenue and Robber Street just after midnight.
It about like this big. Word. It was just walking, slithering like it was. I don't know, man.
A shelter in place was ordered and then lifted when RPD was unable to verify the presence of a wild animal. Police say no reports have been substantiated. Jones tells me he remains on edge.
You gotta keep this bat right here. I'm gonna keep this bat right here, man, just in case. I'm gonna protect this. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to us, nothing, okay? They ain't find it last night. It's still out here. It could be out here in one of these bushes or something. You know, them mountain lions, they be, they be crawling. You know, they serious.
The Monroe County Sheriff's Office assisted the investigation by using an aerial drone. The Seneca Park Zoo told 13 Wham all of its animals are accounted for.
I don't play with lions. I don't play with tigers, bears, nothing with the wild. I don't play with those. I promise you. I don't even do roller coasters. I'm good.
Oh, man. I have been looking for Curtis Jones. I have been driving around looking for Curtis
To
Jones.
get a man on the street style interview?
I just want to meet him.
Have they found when was this?
This was over the weekend.
And they haven't found the mountain lion?
No.
That was clearly a mountain lion.
Yep.
That can't be mistaken.
People, well, I don't know. It looked like a mountain lion to me. It was clearly some kind of big cat. Some people, there's a lot of speculation. Some people were saying that somebody might have had it as a pet illegally and it got out somehow.
And they got it
So
back,
maybe they
now
fucking
don't.
found it and hooked
Yeah.
it up. But
Yeah, that's what I was
it
going
could
to
still
say.
be
Maybe
out there.
somebody's-
There's a lot of parks in Rochester, man. A lot of places for mountain lions to hide.
I agree with that guy that it could be in any tree.
It could be in any tree.
And you're not worried at all? You get home tonight and you're not worried about seeing a mountain lion?
Nope. Mountain lion's not
What's
coming
your
for
play?
me.
What's your play?
If I see a mountain lion, just act natural. Just keep about my
Wave
business.
at it?
No, I'm not going to wave at it. I'm just going to leave him alone, and he'll leave me alone. He's not coming at me.
What if he doesn't leave you alone? What if he's hungry?
He's not coming at
I
me.
would like you to be a little
He's
bit
gonna
more
go
prepared.
for a little dog or something. He's not going to get me.
I would like you to be a little bit more prepared.
How would you like? What would that look like? Why would you want that?
Baseball bat?
That's his son's bat, by the way. That bat is for a 4-year-old. That's a T-ball bat. The full you can watch the full interview online. It's like 6 minutes long or something. It's very funny. Curtis Jones, he's out there, and I'm gonna find him.
Well, Andy, I hope you do. Should we do the Who Would Win of the Week?
Yes, let's do it. The Who Would Win of the Week. Fuck. Hold on, don't tell me I
My
don't
least
remember the
favorite
second person. It's not a bit, Matthew. Okay, I got it. The who would see? Why would it be a bit? That's not funny.
That's what I've been saying for the past 2.5 years.
The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Phil Weston from the movie Kicking and Screaming versus Stephen A. Smith. Phil Weston, Will Ferrell's character in Kicking and Screaming. This guy right here, absolute lunatic, goes off the rails. This is a guy who starts off pretty normal, a family man, and then
I would say abnormally normal is his problem in the beginning.
abnormally normal.
And
Doesn't
then he
even drink
gets
coffee.
ultra competitive.
Yeah. Through
Hanging out with Mike Ditka.
well, that'll happen to the best of us.
Right off the jump here, a lot of people are intimidated by Stephen A. Smith because of his ability to talk. Like, that's his profession. That's what he's great at. I, on the other hand, give me some dimension. Give me some specs on Stephen A. Smith. I don't think he's very big, but I could be so wrong.
I don't think so either.
Stephen A. Smith height. I mean, this is just pain.
Matthew, it's coming.
6'1", so he's not
6'1"?
small. He's bigger than I thought.
Is he really 6'1"?
I think he might be because there is that one video of him,
Holy
the
shit!
Dallas Cowboys video,
I guess
where
he
he
is.
does look pretty tall. So
I mean, Wemby's not. I mean, he's dwarfing him as he would a regular man.
yeah, I mean Wemby doesn't count.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
But-
if he were shorter than
All
that,
right, so this
he'd be at
kind of
his
changes
kneecaps.
my thought process a little bit, but I don't
Wow.
know. Stephen A. Smith's advantage is all verbal, but when you see that when Phil Weston gets in that competitive state, that like he's just bloodthirsty, like nothing is he will do anything,
Oh yeah.
anything, even harm his own family to succeed. I think that's what Stephen A. Smith is not prepared for. I think a lot of people that go up against Stephen A. Smith in verbal altercations ultimately just like give up because they're like, this is never going to end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Phil Weston, he's going to take it physical, and he's not going to stop until he, either wins or dies when he's in that mode. Like, yes, he ends up finding a more calm place, but that person, that, state that he was in is still inside of him somewhere. And the way that Stephen A. Smith likes to debate will bring that out in anybody, especially a guy like Phil Weston. And I think that's where Stephen A. Smith's going to have a serious problem.
There's a difference between people who are always in fight mode and people who try to condense and restrain themselves until they fucking snap.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person that Phil Weston is. And
it would just be hysterical because Phil Weston in Kicking and Screaming does get in some verbal altercations, and his chirps are just hysterical because they're not good, but he says them loud and with confidence, and I would love to see him do that back at Stephen A. Smith.
In a way, it's two guys who really will never admit defeat. So how do you balance that out?
Well, that somebody will ultimately always admit defeat when it comes to a physical altercation because somebody's,
it's going to have to.
Somebody's breathing and somebody's not. And I think Stephen A. Smith would be quicker to admit defeat in a physical altercation than he is in a verbal altercation.
Yeah.
Whereas Phil Weston would be so riled up from the initial verbal altercation that I think he's seeing red. And
there's also that difference of this kind of reiterates what I said already, but Stephen A. Smith, he is constantly arguing. That's a kind of a default for him.
Yes.
But when Phil Supreme debate. When Phil Weston is in that mode, he's breaking out of his normal character. His adrenaline is super high. He's not feeling pain or thinking things through. So he's just a full dog off the leash. He's going to go absolutely crazy. And
listen, we could, continue to talk about Stephen A. Smith. I actually don't mind Stephen A. Smith. I feel like a lot of people don't like him. I think he's hysterical. But yeah, I'm taking Phil Weston all day long. Stephen A. Smith, he goes, he pretends he's a big sports guy. He goes to basketball games, plays Tetris on his phone. Doesn't even watch the game. Candy Crush, playing Candy Crush on his phone, not even watching the game.
Well, it's addictive.
So not Phil Weston. Phil Weston's fucking dialed in.
That is true.
He is dialed in, and he wins this fight 10 out of 10 times, in my opinion.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go Phil Weston as well.
I like that. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Phil Weston from Kicking and Screaming versus Stephen A. Smith. Andy, closing remarks. Scientific method.
Scientific method.
You didn't like that?
I liked it a lot.
Oh.
I thought it was hilarious.
That's the guy, remember, that you were so pissed? That
yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah, I know.
Did you watch any of his other videos?
No, I only watched that one.
They're funny.
It was good, though. Although, here's the thing. I do kind of disagree with him about saying scientific method. I know.
Well, that's
scientific method.
Yeah, so
scientific method.
we've adapted,
pretty much. I'm pretty much a scientific method kind of man myself.
In an argument, you just say, no, scientific method.
Yeah, see, it doesn't really apply to what that lunatic was talking about, the guy in the first video, or you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm fucking saying. But normally, I'm kind of a scientific method kind of guy. I'm surprised I didn't bring it up in this one. I'm a bit of a scientific... Matthew!
I'm all out now.
Okay. Good closing remark.
Love you, Andy.
A banana?
Mm-hmm. I had a banana in my pocket that entire show.
I love you, too. Let's get out of here. Thanks, folks.